Hola a todos, bienvenidos a Gugner Games. Nos toca un poco de Sherlock. Bueno, sí, la última partida había explotado la mansión. Sí, ¿no? Una mansión. Yo diría que sí que era mansión del juez Beckett. Todo apunta a que ha sido Holmes y su paquete, ese misterioso paquete que según eran pastelitos para la abuela. Y nada, imagino que ahora tendremos que localizarlo.
The paper Holmes used to wrap that mysterious package that he left at the judge's house just a few minutes before the explosion. Loyal Toby. Holmes would have shown us, wouldn't he? Kurtz's pipe. So, Holmes took it with him. I wonder if he would have fired at those fiends in the opium den. A few days ago, such doubts would never have crossed my mind. But today, I find myself asking if he could have killed in cold blood. A fountain pen, just like the rat killers. Today, that dangerous maniac is free. And what's more, it is Holmes's fault. That inquiry at Westgate was a total failure.
En realidad no tenemos a un villano claro, todo apunta a que es Sherlock. Pero si me tengo que mojar, me hago una idea de quién puede estar detrás.
No, I don't want to go to bed yet. I must wait for Holmes.
Padre de los
How
cojones.
dreadful. Locked. These events have shattered my nerves. I should sleep for a
Ahora
few
sí vas a
hours.
dormir.
Or at least, I should try.
También me da un poco de reparo, diremos, decirlo por si me equivoco, ¿no? Entonces quedaría muy mal. Pero sospecho quién es el villano.
Doctor! There you are. I was poisoned.
By whom?
Ah, you know him very well.
Coño. Yo no vi que se comiera la pierna este.
A brilliant mind, but so evil. He has hurt so many of us.
Who are you talking about? Who?
So hot. Flames. The heat is unbearable. Walter, I beg you. Where is he, the devil? One day he will have to answer to a higher power. Oh, I need air. I need water. Ease my pain.
Who did this to you?
Dr. Watson!
Is that Lucy? Lucy, you are wounded.
I can't find my children, Doctor. Find them for me. But I beg you, keep them away from Mr. Holmes.
Lucy, no. Why do you say that? Let me help you.
You are so kind. It is too late for me, but you can still save.
Holmes, I know you are in there. Holmes, open this door immediately.
I think that I would rather not.
Tell me the truth, Holmes. I need to know. You have no right to
Qué
keep the
putas
truth
respuestas
from me.
tiene.
Tell me.
I am sorry, Watson.
Open this door, or I will break it down.
Do what you like. The door is not locked.
What are you doing? No, Holmes.
Me sorprendería si no fuera un sueño, claro.
What's going on? Yes,
Police!
yes, just
Open.
1 moment, I'm coming.
Dr. Watson, is Mr. Holmes here?
Inspector Baines, what?
Is he here or not?
No, I do not believe so.
Open the door, quickly. You're going to have to come with me, Doctor. We have a lot of questions to ask you about your relationship with Sherlock Holmes, and also regarding your movements early yesterday evening.
It's empty, Inspector.
Get dressed. We're leaving in 2 minutes.
Yes, I'm coming. I'll do all I can to help you. I would also like to find the answers to some of my own questions.
Sergeant, I'd like you to stay here with some of your men and search the place from top to bottom. If there is one clue here that will lead me to him, then I want you to find it. Doctor, you must understand that I am sorry about this situation, but if, as we believe, Holmes is a murderer, I won't hesitate to arrest him.
What did you say? A murderer?
You heard me, Doctor. The Bishop's murderers informed us that they were following orders from Sherlock Holmes.
Y les vas a hacer caso. Está extrañando mucho que no salga el estreno. Muy raro. ¿Será que no tenían licencia para usarlo o qué?
Baines and his men have ransacked the place during my interrogation at Scotland Yard. I would never have imagined that I should be put through such an ordeal. I have always fought on the side of justice, but to be interrogated for hours like a common criminal, having to proclaim my innocence over and over again. Baines is convinced that Holmes is guilty, but who can blame him? Everything seems to point to him. I had thought that the worst was behind me, but here I am, as a suspected accomplice. All I need to do is to find Holmes, and when I find him, I'll decide. I'm going to search the flat. Perhaps Baines overlooked some clues. This disguise evidently belongs to Holmes.
Holmes.
This disguise evidently belongs to Holmes. This disguise evidently belongs to Holmes.
Todo disfraces.
This disguise evidently belongs to Holmes.
Disco rayado.
This disguise.
Venga.
This disguise.
Venga.
Ugh, what a smell! It reeks of tobacco. This
Joder.
This disguise evident.
El busto ese ya lo vimos.
This is what Holmes was wearing yesterday. Holmes has left his tweed suit here. So, he came back to change after he left me in front of Judge Beckett's house, just after the explosion. Knowing that Scotland Yard is looking for him, he will likely have changed into one of his disguises. I just need to know which one. The best thing to do is proceed by elimination. I will use the wardrobe in the sitting room to reconstruct them.
Vale. Por eso tanto disfraz. Pero entiendo por qué no lo pillaba antes. Supongo que había que mirar este traje en particular. Ah, bueno.
Holmes's tobacco. A hole. There must be a false bottom. I need something thin to prise it up.
Ah, vale. Tron.
A photo of Irene Adler, the woman, according to Holmes. Holmes's Victoria Cross. A letter addressed to Zachariah Dossett, the clergyman? But what is that doing here? It's a rent reminder. But why should Holmes be concerned about that? Another letter, this one for a certain Escott. Who could that be? This J. Escott must be a worker in the building. A letter addressed to a clerk of the court. Why in heaven's name has Holmes got that? This letter is addressed to a naval captain. My goodness.
Joder.
All these carefully hidden envelopes were addressed to Holmes under various identities.
Ah, vale.
The addresses are therefore those of his hiding places. Holmes has never told me about them. I suppose that he goes there regularly and discreetly to pick up his mail. I cannot waste precious time by going to each of these addresses. I must refine my research.
Afina, Watson, afina. He dicho de mirarlo en el armario. Vamos a pillar primero todos los disfraces. Zapatos, abrigos, pantalones y sombreros. Creo. No sé, que en la habitación de Watson haya algo.
Baines's men have more or less spared my bedroom. How kind of them. I must collect all the pieces of Holmes's disguises and assemble them in the wardrobe in the sitting room.
Mierda. Instrucciones, deduce qué disfraz es el que falta. Ah, vale, me imagino que las cartas... No. Ah, vale, sí. Cada disfraz es de un personaje de que se disfraza Holmes. Y tenemos que atribuirle cada carta. Y la carta que sobre, que no haya disfraz correspondiente, es la identidad que habrá utilizado ahora. Hostia, vale, también tengo que situarlos en orden correcto. Oh. A ver. Whitechapel. Este parece de vagabundo o algo. Podría ser este. Administrativo del Tribunal de Justicia. Capitán Basil. Vale, este debe ser el del capitán. Tiene el símbolo. Bueno, tiene ese ancla. Marinero, capitán, lo que sea. Reverendo Zaharia. Bueno. Vale, empecemos por el del capitán. Creo que será este sombrero. Sí, creo que sí. Estos pantalones quizá, ya que tienen cinturón. Los uniformados siempre van más impecables. Y también diría que estos zapatos. Y ahora la carta. Esta.
There, the entire outfit.
Uno completo. Pues ahora estoy dudando entre el tío de Whitechapel y este. El reverendo también. Está claro por este sombrero, tiene pinta de sombrero de reverendo. El problema de los zapatos, no sé distinguirlo. De estos quizá, sí. O sea, a mí este ya me parece bien, a no ser que sea este abrigo. ¿Eh? Reverendo. A ver, cambiamos chaqueta.
There, the
Ajá,
entire...
vale.
It seems that something in this disguise is missing, but I'm not sure what it might be.
No, claro, por descarte. Si estos dos están bien. Será. No, por lógica, el que falta es el de Whitechapel. Por algo hemos visitado ya la zona de Whitechapel. Así que tiene que ser el otro. Pero no entiendo que esté tan guarro. Ah, no, vale, son manchas de tinta. Vale. Este. ¿Sí? ¿No? Sí. Ah, vale, joder.
Perfect. Now I know what Holmes looks like, and I know where to search for him. Let me take a look at the map.
Esas manchas despistan un poco porque te piensas que es de vagabundo guarro. Y no, resulta que son manchas de tinta de alguien que escribe, taquigrafía o lo que sea.
It would be better if I took some money before leaving. One can buy a lot of things with notes in Whitechapel.
Vale.
My money! Someone has emptied my wallet. I always keep a little money in it.
Sí, imposible, imposible.
It's impossible. Last night I was too tired
Nunca ha
to think,
pasado y nunca
but now
pasará.
I have to face the truth. Holmes stole my money, like any common low-down scoundrel.
Efectivamente está en Whitechapel.
Good. I've got the address of Holmes's hideout. 6 Bucks Row.
Vale, ha tardado un poco la imagen. Venga. Ya nos limitan más el camino. Ahí está.
Well, here it is. It looks like a boarding house. I can't knock on all the doors. Holmes will hear me and escape. As I've the advantage of surprise, I'd better use it.
El agujero de rata. O algo así.
Oh, but I know you. You with the moustache. I met you back when Jack was cutting up all those girls around here.
Más
So
propaganda.
you've come back to do some
Spam,
slumming.
spam.
Danny, you are no longer, I mean, you've given up the,
The game? Yes, my dear. I've given it up. Sorry, are you? I'm the manager of this boarding house now. I rent out rooms.
That is exactly why I am here. I'm looking for someone who...
He's not here.
You don't even know who I'm talking about.
Perhaps not, but he's not anyway. You should understand that my tenants come here for peace and quiet. Quiet and discreet, my hotellies, just like me. And I, Danny the Anvil, 11 times champion of male wrestling in Whitechapel, I guarantee their peace and quiet.
I really must insist. It's very important. You know that I'm a doctor, and that is why I'm here. I'm looking for one of your tenants, a workman. He's suffering from a rare form of tooth loss syndrome, an illness he contracted from the lead steam in the factory where he works.
Tooth, what's it?
Tooth loss syndrome, a very rare pathology.
A path of what?
Well, an illness that weakens the gums and causes the teeth to fall out.
And you're here to put his teeth back in?
No, of course not. May I come in? I must examine him.
Fiddlesticks. I haven't seen any of my lodgers ill. I don't believe you.
You don't understand. His condition is extremely contagious. I must take him away with me.
Yeah. And if he croaks, who'll pay for his room? He owes me for the month, see? So don't give me all that, or else you'll lose your teeth without being ill.
Pagaré, informa a la policía.
I haven't got much money with me, but I can give you what I have. As an advance, of course, and the rest.
The rest? Do you think I'm the Queen or something? Get lost.
Oh. Venga, Watson, a intentarlo otra vez. Biógrafo, trabajo, departamento de higiene. Estoy buscando a alguien. A ver, al mirador, ya que ha dicho ahora lo de la lucha libre.
Madam, I have found you at last.
Venga, como si nada hubiese pasado.
Are you having me on or what?
I assure you, I have followed your career for years. I have seen nearly all of your fights.
Yeah, and you'll be part of the next one if you don't clear off out of my way.
No. A ver, pruebas el
Madam, I
retrato.
have found you at last.
Are you having...
Venga.
You are so very unique. I would like you to permit me to sketch your portrait.
My portrait? What for?
Resumen de sus amistades para inmortalizarla.
What for? But to immortalize the champion that you are, of course. All the great wrestlers are doing it these days, even Pudding, Nutcracker, Stomping Jenny.
Yeah, that's true. If those big cows can have theirs done, why not me?
Bien. La luz adecuada, estoy buscando... No, luz adecuada.
The light here isn't good for artwork. Let me see some of your rooms. Perhaps we will find a better light, without disturbing your tenants, of course.
Don't worry about that. Most of them are out this time of day. And if they're not happy about it, I'll explain it to them gently, if you see what I mean.
I'm sure that they will understand at once.
Yeah, come on then.
Here would be perfect. A splendid place. I've just had a wonderful idea. Why don't I paint your portrait with you wearing your stage costume?
What?
Yes, I think it would be difficult for me to capture you correctly if you are dressed in your everyday clothes. They are too elegant.
Yeah, all right. I'm gonna be great. And it will remind me of the old days. Oh, but I left my costume with a pawnbroker so that I could buy some of that lovely pear-smelling perfume.
Yes, I remember. Very well, off you go. While I'm waiting, I shall concentrate and soak up the atmosphere here.
All right, but don't touch anything. The bloke that rents this room isn't very easy going. You'll have enough time. The pawnbroker's shop isn't close by.
Vale.
What a mess. That's Holmes all right. Tobacco, and a lot of it. A sheet of blotting paper. A few files, books about criminal cases. The books Holmes usually reads.
Joder.
A pipe. And judging by the smell, Holmes has used it recently. Liquid reagents, a large quantity of it, the same as at Baker Street. Holmes uses it for cleaning objects before he analyzes them. Analyzing material. There is no doubt about it. Everything would suggest that Holmes has been using this hiding place for a long time. A microscope.
Ah.
Holmes's coat and deerstalker. Dirty water. Holmes must have washed something here. These crystal glasses are magnificent.
Nope.
Each of these scores bears a piece of music by a different composer. Holmes wanted to learn them all. There's Mozart, Beethoven, Paganini. This pot is empty. A nice plant. I'm surprised that Holmes has taken care of it. I'm discovering new sides to his personality.
Sí, todos. Va matando a gente.
Apparently, Holmes is packing his suitcase. This suitcase is closed with handcuffs, which in turn are attached to the sofa. It's impossible to force the suitcase. It's armoured. These handcuffs are extremely solid. You need a code as well as a key to open them. Something...
Sí, desde luego. Nah.
Apparently, this suitcase holds something which Holmes believes to be important. I must open it. It could be the chance to find out the truth about his intentions.
Ahora seguro que me deja pillar cosas.
A violin. Holmes often plays. It helps him to think. But it's out of tune and the sound is horrible. Holmes must have become annoyed with it. That happens quite often. Holmes must have smoked his pipe while reading the newspaper. A pipe. And judging by the smell...
No es que se vea mucho.
As for the newspaper, it's only one page, with a curious article containing musical notes. This is what Holmes was reading without any doubt. Why? What do these notes mean? These crystal glasses might help me reproduce the notes in the newspaper.
Ah. Bueno, solo tengo la pipa. Beethoven.
I know that music. It's Beethoven's Fifth
Pa pa
Symphony.
pa pom. Pa 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 pom.
There, I found the score corresponding to Beethoven's Fifth Symphony. There is a strange stain on it. I must examine this stain more closely.
¿Y por qué
A
vuelve a salir esto?
violin. Holmes often plays. It helps him to...
Ah, vale. A ver. Microscopio.
This stain hides an inscription. It wasn't there by any accident. I need a reagent for cleaning the
Activo para
stain.
limpiar esta mancha. Vale, algo había en la mesa. Eso.
Liquid reagents, a large quantity of it, the same as at Baker Street. Holmes uses it for cleaning objects before he analyzes them. This reagent is too strong. I'm afraid it will eat the paper away at the same time as the stain.
Ah,
I'll have to dilute it with water.
vale. El agua sucia.
Good. The reagent is weaker now.
Han salido 2 zurullos flotando.
Earth. Holmes must
Ah,
have
tierra,
washed his
vale.
hands here. Therefore, he must have been searching in the soil. In this flat. But where?
Bueno, paso a paso, Watson, tranquilo. No sé dónde habrá tierra. Claro.
A sheet of blotting paper.
Papel secante. Imagino que será para esto también. Sí, vale, sale allí. Y ahora limpiar. Secar, mejor dicho.
A number.
Oh,
A number. A number.
359. Vale, imagino que es la combinación de la maleta. Pues ya he mirado la planta.
There's soil here. Let's do the same as
Ah,
Holmes.
vale, hola.
Search.
A saber si se me ocurría. La llave.
Key.
Toma, y escarbo en el lugar preciso. No hay nada más.
These handcuffs are extremely solid. You need a code as well as a key to open them.
359 creo que era. Hola, vale, también me hacía falta la llave.
Excellent. I've found the key to the handcuffs. These handcuffs are extremely...
Vale.
Open.
Bien.
A train ticket for the London suburbs. For tonight. But if Holmes wishes to escape, surely he would travel further than that. Ah, there you are. I've got you.
Hey, what do you want?
That's enough. Take off that disguise.
What disguise?
I beg your pardon, young man.
In a
Vale,
moment,
está claro
man.
que es la
Stop
anciana.
playing around. I've seen through you. You're going to have to give me some straight answers now.
I don't know who you are or what you want, but leave me alone now!
I think you are mistaken, young man.
Your ridiculous accent and your filthy clothes don't fool me, Holmes. And what on earth have you been eating? Your breath could kill an ox at 10 paces.
Right, that's it! You're gonna get a
Yeah,
thrashing
Watson,
of your
yeah.
life!
Calm down, Mr. Hooper. I think that this young man may have mistaken you for somebody else. He obviously does not have a good memory for faces.
On the contrary, madam, everything is crystal clear to me.
Really? Well, in that case, follow me, young man. I want to show you something.
What? But, madam, please, what are you...
Calm down, Watson. It's me.
Holmes?
What the fuck?
You were almost brilliant, Watson, but once again your last step was too wide. Take comfort in the fact that your finding this address was admirable enough.
Why are you out here if it's not for hiding from Scotland Yard? I demand an explanation.
You are in no position to demand anything.
I found you once, Holmes. You can be certain that if you give me the slip, I'll do it again, and next time I'll return with Baines and his men.
I have absolutely no intention of leaving.
Truly? So what does this train ticket mean? It's a ticket for this evening.
You managed to open my suitcase?
Enough of your lies, Holmes.
As a matter of fact, then yes, I am leaving tonight.
We are leaving tonight. I'm not going to let you vanish again.
Very well, follow me if you so wish. But I should warn you that there is little chance of us both coming back alive.
I won't leave you for a second, and I accept the risk.